Hello, everyone. I'm Eddie Turner. I'm the new Director of Marketing for the International Institute for Facilitation. I'm here today with Eileen Dowse, and I'm excited to get a chance to talk to Eileen because Eileen is one of the original founders of the International Institute for Facilitation, or INIFAC as we're known. Not only is she one of our original founders, but she has served on the board since its founding. Today, she is the chair. In addition to being the chair of the board, she is a certified master facilitator, truly a champion of the facilitation profession. Eileen, thank you so much for being with me today.
Thanks, Eddie, and thanks for this opportunity to share this information with folks.
Eileen, I just have to know, please tell me, why did you all come together and found the International Institute for Facilitation?
Oh my gosh, Eddie, you said we had 3 minutes. I'm like, how much time do you have? So in 2003, I believe it was, a group of facilitators came together and we realized that what was needed in the industry was we needed this next level of facilitation, facilitation certification. We needed to have a certification that really gave some strong scoring guidelines. We also saw way back when, even then, that there was this need for virtual assessment. Many times with assessments, people come to one site, and that can become quite costly. So we wanted to not only make a quality product of facilitation or facilitation certification, we wanted to have that product to be virtual and easier for people. And what we also wanted to do was make sure that we assessed the fact that the candidate, the person applying for the certification, had the knowledge of facilitation, had the skills to demonstrate that facilitation, and had some experience. So with those three things, we also wanted to make sure that when we were assessing, what we were assessing were observable facilitation skills.
Interesting. So you decided to form this a new level of certification that would be at the highest level in the industry, and you wanted to be more accessible, and you wanted to focus on 3 different areas, but you said something that's interesting. You wanted it to be observable competencies. Talk to me a little bit about those competencies.
I'm going to make an assumption here that the people viewing this video probably do a lot of work in organizations. And in organizations, most people are aware of competencies, whether they be leadership competencies, and that's how they hire people, or competencies for a job that go along with skills and talents and abilities. When we looked at what competencies we wanted for this master level of facilitator. Now remember, there are some people who can go in and they can facilitate and they can do a great job. Then there are those meetings out there that are quite challenging. I, for example, was facilitating a group of disgruntled postal workers, and there was a chair that flew across the room. Oh. There are some people who might, exactly. There are some people who might not be able to manage that. So you have to have some very specific skills and abilities to be able to manage that next level of types of meeting, the next level of situations that may come up in a meeting. So we wanted to look at observable skills, skills that we can assess and score and say, yes, you specifically have that skill. And that makes it great for clients who want to hire a certified master facilitator as well.
Interesting. So you and I are going to have to talk because I felt like ducking when you said that the chair went flying across the room. So maybe I need to reevaluate how I would handle that scenario. So interesting. So you all came together, you put together these competencies that would be observable. I didn't tell everyone that you hold a Ph.D. in organizational effectiveness and dynamics. And so great illustration there of it, relating those competencies to something that most people are familiar with in their daily lives already. finally, you are part of the founders who put this together. You've put together these competencies that are observable, the highest level credential in the industry. Why should people pursue it? Some people feel that they already have enough skills as a facilitator and certification isn't simply necessary. What makes this worthwhile?
Eddie, this is a fantastic question because, when you think about why, the quick answer would be why not? And let me fill in the why not. Okay. I really, truly believe that the Certified Master Facilitator, the CMF, is a mark of excellence that a person can take a claim to fame over. It's not an easy assessment, and at the same time, if you have those skills, it is quite natural for a person to be able to achieve their certification. So, mark of excellence would be one. I think the second piece that would be very important to note is you are going to receive a critical review of your skills. Now, that may frighten some people away, and I would encourage you to see that as an opportunity because you are going to be assessed with great quality and validity. And by doing that, you can then say to your clients, you know what? I really am a great facilitator for you, and I can prove it. So I think that's a terrific selling point for your clients, and it's also great self-knowledge for the person applying for facilitation.
Excellent.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I appreciate that. So we can go to our clients and say, I am a good facilitator. It's not just because I say so.
Exactly right.
Fantastic. Eileen, thank you so much for taking the time to share a little bit about the history of this certification, why it's important for individuals and for clients and organizations who will utilize certified master facilitators. We thank you so much.
You are more than welcome, Eddie. And hey, maybe the next time I can tell you about how we had to end the meeting at 4:00 because the guys on motorcycles came with machetes to kill people. So we had to end the meeting. So stay tuned for that one too.
We definitely have to continue this conversation. Thanks so much, Eileen.
Bye.